for the will of God. It was time for me to ask the Lord to open my heart, remove anything that will hinder it. And I started to now listen more intently than ever to every word of God that will be preached, either in the pulpit, on TV, everywhere, even reading a magazine, a Christian magazine. So, I just want someone to just let me know if I'm going over time. Okay. So, I knelt at 4 a.m. and I said, Lord, give me the wisdom to handle this proposition. It's a difficult one, wouldn't you think? Marriage? Never thought about that. Never. When I became a Christian, I thought about that because before I became a Christian, every girl would, like Chloe. But I said, Lord, there's something here, the proposition of a godly man, that I should not take lightly. So, 4 in the morning, the Lord gave me wisdom that when he phoned at 5 in the morning, an hour later, and said, Tess, how are you? And I said, Pastor Mike, I've been praying to the Lord about your proposal. Were you serious when you said that? And he said, I'm a man of God. I wouldn't, just mouth things without having the assurance that it came from the Lord. Why would I do that to you? So I said, well, here's the wisdom that I got from the Lord. I would go to him for counsel. Didn't the word say that? Who is the best counselor? Isn't it? Do you go to people right away, or would you go to God first and the word? And not just saying, Lord, I want your counsel, and then just going around doing other things. No. When you ask for the king's counsel, the majesty's counsel, even earthly king, what do? What about our heavenly king, his majesty? Oh, sometimes we take him for granted, don't we? So I said, Lord, I will intently ask for your counsel, that you might direct my steps, that I will not fall, because it's something so real and so I wouldn't call it difficult, but really complicated, don't you think? So I told him, Pastor Mike, here's what I got when I pray to the Lord. I will go to the Lord for counsel and break my questions into 2 parts. 1, Lord, do you want to release me from single blessedness? Do you want me to take up marriage as a ministry, a new ministry? Do you want me single or married? And I will obey you. Number 2, regardless of what my flesh wants, I will obey you. Number 2, question, to whom? So do you want me to marry? If yes, to whom? If not, book closed. And Pastor Michael laughingly joked about it and said, yes, you're so complicated. Women are so complicated. He said, why can't you just simplify the question and just ask the Lord? I got a proposal from Pastor Mike with Tesca, Lord. Do you want me to marry him? Simple, direct. But I said, no, Pastor Mike. I don't want to wear your armor. If you go to the Lord that way, would you please have me do it my way? Remember the David and Goliath story, when they put on David the king's armor. I said, you're a king in the eyes of God, an earthly king, you're a pastor. I'm a little student of the word. I want to make sure that I'm on the right track. But that Sunday at 3:30, after a few hours, the Lord already answered question number 1. Single or married? Through the preaching of my Filipino pastor. No one knew I was in the back. As an elder, I would always be in the back. I took my Bible and my notebook and wrote things down. So might you also be encouraged right now that whenever your pastor speaks, take notes, especially if you're seeking the Word of God intently. Because many times the memory will only absorb how much in the survey? They said most of it you will not recall afterwards. Because the Rhema word, there's the Logos word, and the Rhema word will speak to you. The Holy Spirit will just enlighten you according to, as you read the words. Oh, he's talking about me, he's talking about my circumstance. So, during the preaching, the pastor spoke about love, not just being an emotion, but a decision to make. He spoke about the bride of Christ. And I said, Lord, you want me to be a bride? And he spoke about, well, the pastor spoke about the Lord of the Rings and related it to something about the Bible and the word ring. You know, when you get married, you get an engagement ring and a wedding ring. Somehow, there was the realm of the word saying to me, my child, I did not covenant with you. Excuse me, Tess. You said you covenanted with me in 2000, the year of the millennium when you received the Lord, to serve me full-time to serve me as a single woman. Not full-time. Full-time, yes, but I was still working, you know. But to serve me as a single woman all your life. I received your pledge. And after 7 years, I'm releasing you from the pledge. I didn't covenant with you, because a covenant is one party saying this and the other saying that, and that's an agreement. He agreed with me to serve him as a single woman for 7 years. After that, he's releasing me to marriage. So I right away got it, and true enough, when Pastor Mike phoned, I said, Pastor Mike, I want to be truthful to you. First question the Lord answered, He doesn't want me to remain single. He wants me to now be married. Oh, I got that test during my prayer time, Pastor Mike said. He even said to me, oh, the whole, W-H-O-L-E, the whole, the combination of us, is greater than the sum of its parts. Now, there is a biblical, although those words are not directly extracted from the Bible, oh God, there are so many words in the Bible that support this. Yeah? How pleasant it is when brethren dwell in unity. When a church is combining the talent, skills, resources, the time, everything, the whole of the church is greater than the sum of its parts. Therefore, blessed are we who are in a church like this. We are greater, we're richer, actually, together than apart. Yeah? Okay. So, the story will be over soon. So now I'm left with a second question and answer. Okay, married. That's what you want me, Lord. To whom?